Again, a hint of fall in the air. Two teams vying for a division championship. Game 2 between the Indians and the Twins. And the Twins hope to get the game back that they lost in the standings to the Indians. As Francisco Lindor leading off. Oscar Mercado, Carlos Santana, Yasiel Puig, Jason Kipnis.
Look at Jake Odorizzi. Has had some very good starts against these Cleveland Indians already this year. He's had hitting against them, but you know what's coming, and we've seen it all year.
Changeup. No, it was an upstairs fastball. Got him.
Hitters do just that right there.
2 strikeouts in the early going for Odorizzi.
Interesting.
3 strikeouts on 12 pitches. Just what the doctor ordered. Max Kepler leading off. Mitch Garver batting second. Then Polanco, Rosario, Sano, Arise, Crone, Astudillo, and Scope.
Take a look at Aaron Savali. Good numbers so far. He's a pitch to contact guy. He's going to move the ball all around the strike zone. He's going to cut it. He's different looks, not allowing the hitters to get locked in on one area or one pitch.
That's strike 3, and Kepler gingerly runs to first. He's a strikeout victim, 1 down.
A little extra time in the minor leagues, honing their craft, refining their control.
A high fly to left center field, headed deep. Allen looks up, it's gone. Garver hitting his 27th home run and just the second allowed by Aaron Savali.
And that's the beauty of having him hitting second. That's an immediate power threat at the top of the lineup. Number 1, number 2. Well, they're aware that they have a 5.5 game lead. They're a lot more comfortable than I think we are sitting watching it.
Lifted to left. Allen coming in. 2 away.
Splitting time a lot with Jason Castro.
Rosario chases and the inning ends. But Garver hits his 27th home run. And the Twins have the first lead.
Swing at it, but not a bad 0-2 pitch right there.
And threw another one and struck him out.
You feel like you've contributed nothing to the game, and it ends up piling up on you quick.
Driven to left, and a 1-hop liner to Arise, a 2-out single. That's to left, and Arise drifting toward the corner. Makes the catch. Another good inning for Odorizzi. The Twins hold on to that 1-0 lead.
This well, you want to be out there and you want to be a part of it.
Sano takes one at the knees, a called 3rd strike. 3rd strikeout for Savali. And you won't be able to have 14 relief pitchers. And a good inning for Savali as he gets both Sano and Crone looking.
Maybe not putting it in play, but fouling it off and keeping the at-bat alive, and that's what happens to Jake a lot.
So go back to the bread and butter. A low 90s fastball at the letters, got a swing on it for the Indians. Their 82nd win of the year. Crack to right field, a solid single again with 2 outs. And Lindor's aboard. That'll bring up Mercado.
He doesn't look like he's going to run to me. Only 9 feet. That's respecting the quick feet and the pickoff move.
Got him over the inside corner. Another good inning for Odorizzi. A 2-out single does no damage.
Already this season, why not add another one so they can be part of yet another record-setting night?
Astudillo on the first pitch. Spanks a single to left. I don't know that there's a play.
They've been around for a long time. They've done it for a reason.
Slowly on the ground. 1. And another ground ball double play. And one of the reasons the Twins have only scored.
Command guy, control guy, going to be around the zone.
And he missed on 4 straight. And it gets Garver to the plate for 2 away.
Towards the plate and maybe saves him a run.
Ball 4. And Savali, who's as stingy with walks as home runs, has walked back-to-back guys here in the 3rd inning with 2 out. 1-0. That's to the backstop. And everybody moves up. A wild pitch by Savali.
And he's going to go up there aggressively.
3 straight walks have filled the bases for Rosario. Big pop-up short left field. Coming in is Allen. stumbling and coming in to make the catch. The Twins get a single and 3 walks, but can't add on. It's still 1-0. Another strikeout on another fastball. Tomorrow at twinsbaseball.com/packthepark. Back to Odorizzi, and Puig doesn't even run the ball out. That has a really bad look to it. That's not good.
Yeah,
he took 1 step out of the box and headed back to the dugout. 1-2 to Kipnis. And Kipnis pokes a base hit. All the Cleveland hits have come after the second out of an inning. Kipnis aboard for Reyes.
Which one do they go to here? They go to the split.
Strike a good inning for Odorizzi. A 2-out single does no damage. It's still 1-0.
Letting them know what they think about it as well, and that's a tough situation.
1-2 to Sano. Right back to the mound and under the glove of the pitcher, and Sano will beat it out. You see it happen from time to time. Savali waiting to field the ground ball, but the ball hit the slope of the mound. That's a fair ball down the left field line. Sano around second to third. Arise will go to second, and the Twins are building an inning here in the 4th.
And how does it start? With a guy running hard out of the batter's box, getting to first on the ball, and did a good job.
Infield in, prone, busted bat, coming home is Sano, and the throw is in time to get him. Lindor taking a gamble and throwing out Sano at the plate. Here comes Rocco Baldelli to see whether Perez gave him a sliding lane. Here's Astudillo. A high fly left field, and that Arise isn't at third base. Means that teams right now at least haven't scored a run. 2 down on 2 pitches. 1 to Crone, 1 to Astudillo. Twins are in need of another 2-out hit. To third, and the Twins, after the error and double, still come up empty. It's 1-0 as we go to the 5th.
The swing, his swing right here to me is an example of why guys are pitching more up in the zone.
And a splitter, and Garver to first to complete the 9th strikeout of the night for Jake Odorizzi.
It's easy to blame Arise, but at the same time, he might have went, as we see, strikeout number 10 for Jake Odorizzi. But he might have went on his own right there, in my opinion. Don't let up just because you haven't come through. The more opportunities you have, the better chance you have of scoring.
Lindor to his left, couple steps. Kepler down on 1 pitch. Full count to Polanco. A high fly to right field. Puig is going back, looking up and making the catch on the warning track. A 1-2-3 5th. Another pitcher's duel between Cleveland and Minnesota.
The guy in the hole behind him.
And it's a 4-pitch walk that puts Mercado aboard. Back-to-back walks with 1 out. And now Puig. Drilled to right center field. Headed to the gap. It'll at least tie the game. Kepler fires the ball back in. And Puig comes through with an RBI single. And the game is tied at 1.
And offered a chance of redemption.
Twins bring the infield in with 3 infielders on the right side. And again,
out of the bullpen.
1-2 to Kipnis. Got him. Unbelievable. His last 12 outs have all come on strikeouts. 1-0 to Reyes. That kicks away and goes into the dugout. A run will score. Duffy jerked a breaking ball and it kicked away from Garver, and the Indians take the lead. Full count to Franmil Reyes. 2 strikeouts, but a wild pitch between the strikes 3, and the Indians have the lead.
The Jake Odorizzi is now on the hook for the loss if the Twins aren't able to tie this game up or go ahead. It made it tough on Twins hitters. They're going to need to make an adjustment in this game today.
Wave and the miss, and Rosario Walks back to the dugout.
It worked out once in my entire career, and you never know when that one time's going to be.
That's a fair ball right over the bag. Sano around first, on his way to second, and he's got a double with one out here in the sixth.
And that's what the Twins needed to come to life right here, get this crowd back into this ball game.
Now he'll try to get him to wrap up the sixth inning.
Almost the exact same ball that C.J. Cron hit his last at bat.
2 strikes to Cron. Oh my. Laz Diaz called him out on a pitch that from up here looked inches outside. Sano left at second base. Take a look at where that pitch was, whether it was in the box. Oh my goodness, that was 8 inches outside.
That's a ball moving away from the plate that was never over the plate. So that's a tough pill to swallow. Sometimes the ones that at least start in the strike zone, you know, a big sweeping slider, that was a little harder.
Lace to the gap. Kepler over. And a trap. Comes up and fires back to the infield. He trapped it. It's a base hit, a single for Perez with one out in the seventh.
Good effort right there. They had him shaded towards the right center field gap. Kepler started over in that vicinity.
Tapped. Oh, great catch by Cron. 1, but not 2. C.J. Cron with a full-length dive to his right, and he got the lead man.
It's a real good play right here. Keeps the lead runner out of scoring position.
And there he goes. Didn't get the best of starts. With a stolen base, and so yeah, not an even exchange at all. Instead of having a slower runner Perez at second, now the speedster Allen is there with 2 away. High fly center field. Kepler over. And the right fielder Rosario with the catch to end the inning. Home half of the seventh coming up. The Twins need to get going here. 4 Twins hits. Leadoff single in the first pitch he saw in the third inning. And now one headed up the middle. Lindor with a great dive, but he can't get a throw off. It'll be a hit for Astudillo. And now the ball rolling free. Time has been called. And Tommy Watkins wondering why. Astudillo alertly scampered to second when the ball rolled free, but first base umpire Jansen Visconti had called time. And now here comes Rocco Baldelli, and they're going to confer.
I think actually Laz Diaz called time. The home plate umpire. Lindor unable to come up with it cleanly.
And then Lindor trying to throw to first.
I think he assumed that after Astudillo slid, he made a motion towards second base. I think that's maybe what Lindor saw.
Well, the ball.
No, he didn't. He was just going to get his helmet, but I'm not really sure what happened. Thinking about throwing it to first and spiked it in the ground.
A high fly, center field. Mercado going back. Off the wall. Astudillo rounding second. He will come home. Scope digging for third. The throw to the plate, not in time. And they have awakened at Target Field.
Things just seem to happen when Williams Astudillo plays the baseball game. It's amazing.
Go ahead runs at third with nobody out. 3-1 to Kepler. And a walk puts him aboard.
That's a good at bat right there. Not trying to do too much.
And Nick Goody will come in for the 34th time. He's been part of a really good Cleveland bullpen.
With runners in scoring position, so he might have got the only fastball he's going to see.
Driven to right. Retreating is Puig. Looking up. Gone! A 3-run home run to right field. Mitch Garver's second of the night, and it is huge.
Wow. Probably the biggest home run of these 274 home runs these Twins have hit this year. Garver able to wait a long time on that ball, drive it right into that flower box in right field. That's huge.
And the Twins take a 3-run lead. And they're roaring at Target Field. 3-1 to Polanco. That's to the gap. Running over is Allen, and he makes the catch one away.
Impactful those home runs become.
Half swing, Sano's out. And Goody finishes the inning. Astudillo started the scoring. Romo coming in. He gave up the tying run in the 8th inning last night.
With a 3-run lead.
Got him! Over the inside edge. 2 down. 2-2 to Puig. Driven to left. Another extra base hit for Yasiel Puig. A 2-out double. Another bullet off the bat of the Cleveland cleanup hitter.
And Rosario.
That's to center and down for a hit. Kepler charging. They're going to wave. Puig around. Here's the throw to the plate. Not in time. Puig scores and comes up limping. And on the hit and the throw, Kipnis goes to second base. Reyes will come up as the tying run.
That's a mistake right there. You got to keep that runner at first base.
That ends it. And now Romo comes up limping. Romo struggling to get to the foul line and will need help to get to the dugout. To pitch to Arise, Cron, and Astudillo in the Twins' 8th.
Old swing right here.
Takes a walk, and there he goes, trotting to first base again.
It's explained right there on the screen, but I think after the game as a runner, I'd like to see something like this.
And Cron strikes out, 1 away.
Keep his arms extended, look to do it again right here in a good hitter's count.
A big pop up to short left center field. Mercado with the catch. It'll be a 2-run lead for Taylor Rogers going to the 9th. We'll come on to try to even this series at a game apiece. Chang pinch hitting for Freeman. Dribbled to the right side. Rogers all by himself. Cron was playing off the line and actually angled toward the ground ball. Rogers to right. Coming in. Kepler 2 down. Strike 3. Win number 88. And the lead goes back to 6.5.
And as we've seen so many times from this team this year, they face adversity. You wonder how they're going to react, and they come out and play a ball game like this. Great start by Jake Odorizzi. Bullpen comes in, shuts the door, and Mitch Garver with 2 huge hits.